The Italian director Fellini once said, "Light is everything. It can represent ideology, emotion, color, depth, and style. It can conceal, narrate, and describe. If the light is right, even ugly or foolish expressions can shine with beauty and wisdom." The film In the Mood for Love tells the story of a man and a woman in 1960s Hong Kong and their respective spouses moving into a crowded apartment. Later, they discover that their spouses are having an extramarital affair with each other. The two betrayed individuals also develop feelings for each other. Living in such an environment with little privacy, even move they make is subject to neighborhood gossip. This private and ambiguous setting not only makes the lighting in the film more delicate and full of metaphor, but also, due to the narrow space, it is often necessary to use one light for multiple purposes during on-site shooting. As we mentioned in class, the classic Hollywood film often uses three-point lighting method, with at least three light sources for each shot: key light, fill light, and backlight. To use fewer lights in the apartment scenes, the key light for the environment is also the key light for the characters, and the fill light for the environment is also the fill light for the characters. If the light is not suitable for the character's position, it can be adjusted temporarily or supplemented with local lighting. Based on the premise, the high contrast and low contrast lighting are used to distinguish day and night. In the corridor scene, after the night lighting effect is applied, the contrast is relatively larger compared to the day scene by using mixed light and color temperature film for lighting. The first key light source comes from the low color temperature light in the room on the left side of the frame. The second key light source is the ceiling pendant light with a high wattage 250W or 300W bulb, which serves as both the environmental light and the second key light for the characters. With the first key light source, the low color temperature light in the room is turned off, and the characters are only illuminated by the weak ambient scattered light, presenting a silhouette. The second key light source, the wall lamp and pendant light in the distance, illuminates the environment and serves to enhance the silhouette in the foreground, making the tonal variations in the picture rich and the night scene atmosphere distinct. The second key light source is ceiling pendant light with a high wattage 250W or 300W bulb, which serves as both the environmental light and the key light for the characters. As the camera angle changes with the characters' composition, can be seen as a fill light for the characters only comes from the diffuse light of the second key light, the pendant light illuminating the environment without a dedicated light. As the characters move from far to near, the first enter the area without light source and present as a silhouette with contrast changes. Then they are illuminated by the second key light. The second key light comes from outside and free, simulating the effect of natural lighting passing through warm curtains, forming a distinct shadow and contrasting with the simple light effect in the background. The brightness and the color temperature are lower, contrasting with the bright tone and the higher color temperature in the background. The light on the farthest background will simulate the effect of natural light outside the window, with a simple light shape and no excessive shadows, and higher brightness and color temperature. The first key light for the characters is the light in the room, simulating the effect of natural light outside the window, in the same direction as the background light, illuminating both the character and the environment, with the same brightness and color temperature as the background light. The lighting during the interactions between the two, especially at night, often uses high contrast lighting, low-key illumination. In this kind of lighting, the fill light is usually weakened or eliminated, resulting in a very strong contrast between light and dark in the image. The characters seem to blend into the background and the darkness, appearing mysterious. And to this corner and under these lines, the two meet many times. The light and the corner divide the pictures into bright and dark areas. Their meetings keep unfolding and alternating in the interwoven light and the dark. The alternating light and shadow, the crisscrossing in the narrow staircase, add an ambiguous atmosphere. After the man learns of his life, fidelity. On the street corner, the light becomes side light. The side light from the right casts the right side of Cho Tripp's face in the shadow, with his figure's shadows projected onto the wall. The corner of the streak divides the scene into two halves, with the man in the darker half. Even without any expression, his desolate mood is clearly visible. The low color temperature ambient light only illuminates the upper part of the wall, leaving the character's face in the darkness, creating a Xiaohou effect. At this moment, the candle becomes a pure ambient light source, and the character rely on the weak scatters light for illumination. The position of the full light makes the lower half of the man's face bright and the upper half dark, forming a distorted shape. The lighting design in the restaurant scene is more symbolic. When the two men are ordering, the table lamp provides a strong local light, while the surrounding environment fades into darkness, creating a theoretical light area. This lighting arrangement exposes the private conversation to the public view, metaphorically suggests the danger of an extramarital affair. Notably, the light angle in each dining scene is exactly the same, reinforcing the inescapability of the face through mechanical repetition. In this film, light is never merely a tool to illuminate the scene. More often, it promotes the development of the plot and the visual effect. The film has also served as a guide for our shooting. Thanks for your watching.